This is the reservation request page. You'll notice the text at the very beginning and throughout the page has directions. If you have any questions, please try reading the text and you'll probably find your answer. If not, you may email me directly at webmaster@hartfordskiclub.org. The first thing you'll notice are the two calendars. You'll be using these to select your start and end dates of your visit. Remember, you are selecting the number of nights you are staying at the lodge. So if you are only staying on Friday night, you only need to select that Friday. For example, if you're coming up on Friday and leaving on Saturday, you would click on the 27th and then click on the 27th again. Down below, you'll see that the request is for one night. If instead you were coming up on the 27th and leaving on Sunday, you would also be staying the night of the 28th, Saturday. Your request then is for 2 nights. This is very important, so please keep it in mind. This is also why it is highlighted in red at the top of the directions. Notice when you select the dates, you get a warning message to make sure you select your end date as well. Once you click the end date, that message will clear. Below the calendar, you'll have a specific box for administrators. You will only need to see this box if you have the lodge chairperson or webmaster role. In this box are 3 specific fields, allowing the request to be submitted by a specific person, at a specific time, and using a specific method. This allows reservations chairs to enter phone or email requests from earlier as if they were the user filling out the form themselves. Again, you'll only see that if you have the proper permission. Below, you have a drop-down for the number of Hartford Ski Club members coming on this trip. When you start typing in a name, suggestions will appear below. You can type until there's only one name available on the list, and then click away and it will automatically populate that name. Or you may do a partial typing and then click on the name. Notice you'll get an error message of any conflicts. In this case, Jim already has reservations for December 27th and 28th, which are included in our date selection above. If we were instead to change our dates to the 2nd to 4th, we'd get a warning message instead that Jim has a request on an adjacent weekend for the 27th and 28th, but Michael Ewing has a conflict on the January 2nd. Instead, we'll choose the 10th and 11th. Notice the number of nights for each member is updated right next to their name. If you want to change the range that the person is coming, you can click on the details link and then from the drop-down, extend or contract a person individually. For example, Jim will only be staying the one night of January 11th. If instead we decided that Jim wasn't coming at all, we could simply click delete, confirm, and he is removed from the list. The guest selection works the same as the member selection, but it has an age drop-down as well. This allows the system to manage pricing. Again, the details list is also there along with the delete button, but here we won't use it. Finally, there's this waiting list checkbox. If you already have plans to come up on an adjacent weekend, using this will tell the chairperson you wish to be put on the waiting list instead of directly on the lodge list. Below that is a free-form notes area for you to leave specific information for the reservation chairperson to help them in deciding where to locate you. For example, you might be able to say, I prefer the basement, or I only want to come up if my guest is able to as well. Once the form is complete, you can just click the Submit Request button. Everything will be validated on the submit, and you may encounter any warning messages if there's any missing data. For example, if I clear out Paul's name and then click Submit, I get a member name is blank in position 2. When your form submits, you'll load the complete page. That's all.